Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael does live. Oh, Michael.
Are you all right, mate? Bloody hell. Folks at home, we are live, Hogwarts Legacy, and look at this new technology. This is unbelievable. This is unreal. This is incredible. You're going to love it. Watch this, folks. It's following me. There's no way. It's following world class. There's no way. It's following world class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Look at this. It's totally unreal. It's totally unreal. It's totally unreal. Folks at home, we are live for Hogwarts Legacy, the gameplay showcase for Hogwarts Legacy. In the meantime, as we wait for that to debut, take some pictures, drink some brewskis. There's no way. Folks, we have a dedicated cameraman. We have a dedicated cameraman. This is so fun. This is so exciting. We hope you're having a fantastic... Man, we really look homeless. We hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. I'm so glad that I'm done with God of War Ragnarok. I'm so glad that I'm done with God of War Ragnarok because it's a total snooze fest. I'm done. I uninstalled it again. I'm not reinstalling it, you know? Total snooze fest. But if you like it, fantastic. I'm glad you can find something that can float your boat. You know what I mean? Nonetheless, we are out here live for the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Hit the like button. Tell your friends that we are live as we are broadcasting from some really crazy technology here. This is so much fun, folks. This is so much fun. It can't even keep up. You know what I mean? World class is too fast. World class is too fast. World class is too fast. No. Alrighty, let's switch over here and see. This should be beginning in 30 minutes, okay? It is cold out here, and we would love it if you could hit that like button to warm us up, folks. It is incredibly cold out here. We are live for the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase here. And let me see if this is on the screen. It should be on the screen here. Boom, Hogwarts Legacy. It premieres in 20 minutes, okay? In 20 minutes, we're going to see Hogwarts Legacy. Are you guys excited? The last time we saw gameplay of Hogwarts Legacy was a long time ago. In fact, it was so long ago, I can't remember when it was. But this game is coming out in February, and we need an RPG to play. We need an RPG that is deep, that has meat on that bone to play, especially in early 2023. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed again. February 2023 is when Hogwarts Legacy is slated to release, and hopefully it releases when it says it does. Hopefully it releases when it says it does, folks at home. We are out here live, ladies and gentlemen. It is cold out here, but we are still bringing you the reality of the situation. Hogwarts Legacy, folks at home, gameplay showcase happening at the top of the hour. Hopefully it's not 2 hours long, because I'll tell you what, we might turn into a fucking snowman out here. It's getting really cold these days, and it's so incredibly sad. Nonetheless, we're going to hold it out here, and hopefully this gameplay showcase is worthwhile. Tell your friends that we are live, world-class veteran video game critic. We have this brand new technology. It's so fun. It's so exciting. This is amazing technology. This is amazing technology. Look at this, folks. It can follow me. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's unreal. No one's ever used this technology before, I'm pretty sure. I'm with that ass. This is unbelievable. This technology is unbelievable. Oh, I confused it. I confused it. The neural net is confused. Alrighty, folks at home, Hogwarts Legacy, pack them in, hit the like button, do something world class out here. Bring the strippers. There's no way. As we are getting ready for Hogwarts Legacy, years in 18 minutes. It premieres in 18 minutes, folks at home, and we hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Let me know how the quality is. It looks pretty spectacular here. Let's get a 1 in the chat. Let's get a W in the chat. Let's move the wheels out here, folks at home. 144 people tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks at home. And if you, of course, could go above and beyond, that'd be much appreciated. Of course, you don't have to. Nonetheless, we do appreciate your kind generosity and you choosing here to be here because I'm sure everyone and their grandma is streaming this thing. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. 17 minutes, folks at home. 17 minutes. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. They're going to hit that home run. Is this going to be an exciting game? A worthwhile game? We're going to find out in just 17 minutes. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. We hope, again, you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. And it might be time to open up the Mountain Dew out here, although it doesn't feel that cold. So we're going to let it just simmer there and get a little bit colder, okay? We're going to let it simmer there and get a little bit colder. Last night we played God of War Ragnarok again, and my, oh my, that game is not a great game to stream. You got to sit there and watch cutscenes that never end, and it's just a slog to get through. You know, it's not a great streaming game, but, you know, maybe we'll give it a chance off the air down the road and reassess it totally, but for now, I think I have closed the book on that chapter with God of War Ragnarok, at least for the time being. So, look, I know there's some people in here that enjoyed the God of War Ragnarok streams, but I just don't have it in me to stream that game again. You know what I mean? I don't have it in me to stream that game again. And look, if Starfield came out today, because this was the release date for Starfield, okay, we could be playing Starfield right now if Todd Howard wasn't such a stupid idiot. You know what I mean? 11/11/2022, that's what Todd Howard told us. Of course, they delayed it way back earlier this year. It's not out, okay? It's not happening. It's so incredibly sad. But we could have been playing Starfield 11/11/2022. Today is the day, and it would have dethroned God of War Ragnarok. Because here's the thing, God of War Ragnarok is 70 fucking bucks. Starfield is Game Pass. You know what I mean? So even if Starfield wasn't great, even if Starfield wasn't fantastic, at the end of the day, folks, Game Pass day one, you can't beat that value. So, unfortunately, that is not the reality of the situation, and unfortunately, Starfield is delayed into 2023. And it's so incredibly sad, folks. It really is, believe me. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Well, we beat Thor in God of War Ragnarok. We beat Thor in God of War Ragnarok. There's really spectators out here. It's fucking freezing cold. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. We got spectators showing up. How much they got to pay?
Mr. Sweden, I donated
Unreal.
20 Swedish
Let's get
krona
it,
through
Mr.
Super
Sweden, the
Chat.
only one coming through
Mackle,
support the
stop
show.
hate on God of War. I will unsubscribe.
Well, too bad. I'm not covering it no more, so we're done. We're done talking about God of War. Okay? I'm not hating on it anyway. I mean, it's a well-made game. It's a well-produced game. I'm not sitting here saying otherwise, but it's just not really my cup of tea, especially for streaming. I just don't like streaming that game. It takes too long to get the wheels moving, and we have a high-action, high-paced show over here. Nonetheless, we appreciate that, Mr. Sweden, coming through, popping the cherry. Yeah, we're going to crack open the dude. Yeah, spectators are watching the show enthralled over here with this technology, this Area 51 technology over
Babby
here.
donated $5 through Super Chat.
Let's get it.
I love you.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Babby coming through with the fun. That's what we're talking about. This alien technology straight from Area 51. Straight from Area 51. It knows. It knows where I'm at. It's really unbelievable. 5 years ago, this wasn't possible. 2 years ago, this wasn't possible. The technology is advancing, folks. This is unbelievable. Babby coming through with the 5. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate you. Look at this. Holy shit, this is unbelievable. There's no way. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. I hear that train a-comin', gonna ride it out to the ground. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. Alrighty, folks at home. Damn, that follows pretty fucking good. We are going to see how much time is left. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. 13 minutes until the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Babby coming through. Following it up by NJX.
NJJX donated $2 through Super Chat. The return of the winter shows is finally here. Cold
It
face,
is here.
Cold
We're
face,
going to have to get back out to LA.
face.
Fuck me in the ass. You know what I mean? It's only going to get colder from here on out. It is literally over. NJX coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Now, look, you bring some strippers over here. Believe me, it's going to be hot. It's not going to turn colder. It's going to get hotter. You know what I mean? That's the reality of the situation. Hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. NJX coming through. And we have 12 minutes, folks, at home until Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. 12 minutes until Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. We are live for the premiere for the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase, and I need this game to hit that home run. And we also have the voice isolation turned on. The technology out here is on. This technology, to be totally frank, not that I know of. Nonetheless, Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase coming very soon, folks at home. Very soon. And when you think about it, today is the anniversary for Skyrim, okay? Skyrim. 11/11/2022. Skyrim. 11/11/2022. Skyrim. And you think about an RPG, when was the last time we had a fantastic RPG experience? It's been so long. It's been so long, and hopefully Hogwarts Legacy changes that.
Han Solo donated $25 through Super Chat.
Let's get it.
Winter Michael, best Michael.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it means we're not going to be out here for that long because it's fucking super cold. In fact, I got to zip this back up. Han Solo coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Han Solo coming through. It's the way the cookie crumbles over here. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Han Solo. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. We are live, folks, on the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Make sure you tell your friends we're live. Hit the like button. We have 11 minutes until the lazy millennial devs showcase the new gameplay from Hogwarts Legacy, and hopefully it's not a snooze fest. It's been a long time since they've showed this game off properly in this manner, so hopefully it impresses, and hopefully it gives us a reason to be there day one to pick this game up. You know what I mean? And we're going to find out here shortly of whether or not they're going to hit that home run, folks at home. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. We just got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes, folks at home. And we are super excited about this because, folks at home, we hope that the cracks do not continue to show. We can't even break 200 viewers anymore. It's so sad. Dead show, dead channel. We tried, but we couldn't run the marathon. I participated in the marathon and realized I was a sprinter instead of a marathon runner. You know what I mean? But in all seriousness, we do appreciate you for tuning in, tagging along here, as we await the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. As we await the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. And this is super exciting because this game is coming out in February. Of course, February is a packed month, so they're going to have to do a lot here to showcase why this game needs to be purchased in February, because it's going up against Dead Island 2. It's going up against a lot of other games that are coming out in February, if, of course, those games do not get delayed. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase reveal in 9 minutes, folks at home. If you're excited, let's get a 1 in the chat. If you're excited, let's get a 1 in the chat, folks at home. We have 200 people in the barn here today. So glad you could join us here today. World-class veteran video game critic Michael does live Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase premiering very shortly here, folks. Let's get excited. The Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase is premiering. Do you understand what that means? It means you better get that magic wand right up from your ass. A Nintendo! Flip and swish. Flip and swish. And swish. And look, I'm not even Harry. I don't even know what Harry Potter is. Like deadass, I don't even know the premise of Harry Potter. I don't even understand it. It's like some kid in his basement goes to some fucking like castle that's like full of wizardry and he becomes, the magical wizard. I don't know. But why does he become the magical wizard? Who knows? Haven't read the books. They're too complicated. My reading skills are about, what did they say in high school? Third grade, fourth grade reading level. Yeah, it's not good. Nonetheless, gameplay showcase for Hogwarts Legacy in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, folks at home. And we're going to see whether or not folks at home Alapendo. We're going to see whether or not folks at home, the devs over at Hogwarts Legacy, can fulfill the fantasy.
NJJX donated
Let's get
$2 through Super Chat. William Mackay will buy us all a copy of Hogwarts.
Well, he might very well do that. He might very well do that. NJX coming through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. NJX coming through with the $2 super chat. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Thank you so kindly for your kind generosity. Of course, everyone else who has come through here today. 220 people in the barn. We do appreciate that. And if the troops went out and deployed the troops, we appreciate that as well. We are anticipating the gameplay showcase for Hogwarts Legacy. We have 7 minutes remaining until they pull the curtain back on Hogwarts Legacy. This is what's going to happen, folks, okay? They're going to pull the curtain back just like this. They're going to pull the curtain back just like this. They're going to pull the curtain back just like this for Hogwarts Legacy. And we hope that they hit that home run. Hopefully you like the camera technology here today. This is the future of broadcasting. This is the future of broadcasting. I mean, this is insane. This is truly insane. 6 minutes, folks at home. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. You know what I mean? 6 minutes, and we will take a new look at Hogwarts Legacy, this gameplay showcase here. Hogwarts Legacy, this gameplay showcase. And it hopefully isn't so incredibly sad. We are streaming normally earlier than we usually do. So we could be on the precipice of this pull the curtain back moment here for Hogwarts Legacy, the gameplay showcase coming very soon in 6 minutes, folks at home. 6 minutes. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. I see that train a-coming, gonna ride right out to the ground. There ain't no grave can hold my body down. We got our own cameraman out here. This is insane. 5 minutes until the gameplay showcase for Hogwarts Legacy, folks. Let's hit that like button. Let's hit something, because it's getting time. And hopefully we have the audio figured out here. Hopefully we have the audio figured out here. If we don't have the audio figured out, that's going to be so incredibly sad. But we will find out in just a moment here for the gameplay showcase. Hogwarts Legacy, folks at home. God of War Ragnarok, total snooze fest. Might objectively be a good game, well-produced game, to say the least. But I just can't stream it anymore, okay? It's one of those games, everyone's complaining about it. Oh, it's a snooze fest, yet they show up. And in addition to that, it takes 10 years. So we're going to move on to Warzone 2 next week. You're going to see veteran video game critics step into the arena and just totally dominate. You know what I mean? You want to talk about the 2-time, let's talk about the 4-time. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the 4-time back-to-back Warzone master, okay? So next week, we're going to participate in the Warzone 2 release, okay? In the meantime, Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase. We got 4 minutes out here. 4 minutes. I think they're going to show us some open world gameplay in addition to that, character creation, and some combat. And it should be a lot of fun, should be exciting. Should be a lot of fun, should be exciting, folks. It should be a lot of fun. It should be exciting. Okay, so we are waiting for the Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase. in 4 minutes, okay? In 4 minutes, the Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase. And we will get started here. I have not read any Harry Potter books. They're too big, they're too long, they're too complicated, to be quite frank. In addition to that, haven't seen any of the movies. I played a few of the games, one on PS1 and one on PS2, and they were cool. But look, with Hogwarts Legacy, I don't think you have to be a super fan of Harry Potter to appreciate what's going on here. You know what I mean? Because you can create your own fucking guy. It's basically like Bully and the Hogwarts Harry Potter universe, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm hoping this game is. And we'll see soon enough here. Let's get a quick sticks.
donated $1.99 through Super
Ain't
Chat.
no brain.
The audio gets choppy when there is a gust of wind.
Well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. What do you want me to do? You know. I switch over, but it's fine, believe me. Windy out here. Look, other people had to do this show outside. They wouldn't know how to do it. They literally would. Just look like you, okay? But they would have to figure out this audio thing, and it's a never-ending thing, okay? It's a never-ending battle with audio out here. You can never truly perfect it. You can never truly perfect it, but it's good enough, believe me. We don't have 5,000 people watching. If we had 5,000 people watching, I'd bring the whole goddamn living room out here. You know what I mean? I'd bring Jeffrey Dahmer out here, okay? Alrighty, folks, it premieres. Nonetheless, we appreciate that support, the kind generosity. 2 minutes, folks. Gameplay showcase for Hogwarts Legacy. And man, that drink really got nice and cold. 2 minutes, folks, at home. 2 minutes, folks. Ain't no brain can hold my body down. I mean, if the audio is that bad, you guys should have told me 40 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Well, 22 minutes ago. You guys should have told me that a long time ago. Why are you just telling me that now? You know? Sounds like a troll tactic. But if I play this back and the audio is trash, well, I guess we're going to learn and improve that on the next show. But there's a lot of machine learning going on here. There's a lot of machine learning, okay? The processing here is just unreal, okay? The processing that's happening to enable this stream is just unbelievable, astronomical. It's crazy. It's really crazy. The amount of technology that we have at our disposal that creators are not utilizing is just on a whole nother level. So many of these lazy creators just sit there in their parents' basement and do nothing. Okay, I'm out here in the bitter cold, and we have a dedicated cameraman, but he's not real. It's a machine. It's a machine. It's a machine. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? And the machine works just fine because it doesn't complain. And we don't have to pay the machine. You know what I mean? Alrighty, 60 seconds, folks. Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase. 60 seconds for the Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase, folks at home. Hogwarts Legacy showcase. 60 seconds. We hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods, folks. It's time to strap the seatbelt in because this is a pretty big deal. This is a pretty big deal for Harry Potter fans. And for people that are really interested in Hogwarts Legacy, here comes another wind gust, okay? Here comes another wind gust. Fix anything? Did that fix anything, folks at home? Did that fix anything? Let me know. I just switched something off. Nonetheless, this is going to premiere shortly here, Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase. If you're excited, let me know. Hit that like button. And hopefully we have improved the audio here. Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase starting soon, okay? This is exciting because the last time we seen anything of substance with this game has been, well, quite some time. I think earlier this year, if I had to be honest. So it is time, folks. They're going to pull that curtain back on Hogwarts Legacy. It is so incredibly sad. And I see a lot of nastiness. Oh, shit, we opened up a program here in this chat, which I hate seeing, but, you know, it is what it is. Nonetheless, Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. What's going on here? Something just went haywire here. Something's going totally haywire here. And we have to figure out what's going on here. It says I can press play. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh no, it's doing this shit again. It's doing this shit again. We're going to refresh this, folks at home. We're going to refresh this, folks at home. There we go. Should be good to go. Let me see if this is on the screen. It is on the screen, folks at home. It is on the screen. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. I'm going to turn the audio down just a tad bit.
Donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Yes, much better now, Bear.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, appreciate Quip Sticks coming through. And can't full screen it, but we can do this. The full experience out here, right here. There we go. Oh, we do better. There we go. The full experience, folks. Let me know how the audio is. The mix is right now. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Nearly 300 people in here. Nearly 300 people in here. This is unreal. Nearly 300 people in here. We hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, to stay up to date on all of the latest in the world of video. We got 3 minutes here until this begins. We got 3 minutes here until this begins. If we're going to complain about audio, I'm going to totally switch over. Here's what we're doing. We're going to totally switch over. We just switched over. How does it sound now? I'm tired of hearing about audio issues, okay? It's always a constant derail in here. It's never not a derail. Guys, how does the audio sound? This is the last time I'm switching anything, okay? How does the audio sound? It should be better, okay? We're done with it. If it sounds like trash, we'll do better next time. 2:47, folks, until the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase, okay? 2 minutes and 40 seconds until the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. It is time to get excited, folks at home. Great audio. Okay, well, we switched devices. I mean, if the audio was that bad, you guys should have told me 10 minutes in. Not 40 minutes in. Jeez. Nonetheless, we have seemingly fixed it here. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, folks at home. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. And it's time for them to pull that curtain back. Hopefully this is not a long premiere, because if it is, holy shit. You know what I mean? Gonna freeze to death out here. Hey there, miss. Welcome to the world of Harry Potter. This broomstick will guide you through your journey in Hogwarts Legacy. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. 1 minute, folks. 1 minute and 30 seconds right here. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Are the folks at home ready? Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase right here. 1 minute, folks. Here we go. Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. Here we go, folks. 1 minute. Let's go. And as we wait 1 minute here, just making sure that's still working. If we can't handle it, we're going to turn the chat off, okay? There is literally a new feature that I could turn on that I think actually turns the chat off, so. If we can't handle it, that's what we'll just start doing. Because it's getting super annoying. Every time I glance at that chat, it's nothing but just, it's literally a cesspool, you know? Trying to have some fun out here, trying to focus on the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase that's happening in 10 seconds, folks. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over! T for teen. Here we go. Oh, hell no, you can ride the train? You can ride the train? $1.99? What's with these lowball donos?
$1.99 through Super Chat.
Yeah.
Flick and switch, flick and switch, flick and switch.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. Hello? this here. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. There we go. There we go, folks. Oh shit, it broke everything. Oh no,
What's
no,
up,
no.
everybody? Welcome to
What
the
the
first
fuck?
Hogwarts Legacy gameplay stream. I'm Chandler Wood, community manager.
Why are the
here at
subtitles
Avalanche
like that?
Software, and we've
We're
got
getting
a
it
lot
off.
of really exciting stuff to show you today. But before we get into showing you the game and gameplay, I have a few wonderful guests that I need to introduce you to.
Oh, let me guess, a lot of Pierce.
First up, we have our community guest host.
Oh
He
my
brings
God,
you
I am
the
so
latest and
sick and
greatest
tired of
in
these
Hogwarts
stupid
Legacy
events where they
content.
just sit there and talk
He's
about
the local
nothing.
Merlin
That's all this
conspiracy
is.
theorist.
Guilty as charged. Yes.
That's
One
all this
half
is.
of
They just sit there and
Expecto
talk about
James
nothing.
Whitehead.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Hogwarts
Chandler.
Legacy is
Yes,
going to be fantastic. It's just an
I'm
unreal
James
experience for
Whitehead of
Harry
Expecto.
Potter
Bringing you guys the
fans.
latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content, and I am one half of Expecto Go, the better half, my wife's too.
I'm falling asleep. It's worse than God of War Ragnarok, bro.
And thank you.
Guys, can we
Avalanche
fast forward
Software
this?
for inviting me. I cannot wait to go over this gameplay. I just got to say that.
Welcome, thank you for being here. And we've
We
got
can't
two
even
people
fast
from the
forward this.
studio, just two of the many people bringing this thing together. The magic of Hogwarts Legacy. Game director Alan Tu.
Hello, everyone.
And senior environment artist and Hogwarts expert Austin Benson. So thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedules right now to
Did they
sit down
vote for
with us
Trump?
to help us show
There's
everybody
no way.
gameplay. So what we're going to be showing you today, first, the character creator, because
Here we go, the character creation.
it's your legacy, and you have to create yourself
The wind.
to get into Hogwarts
The
and bring
wind.
your whole authentic self. So we're gonna
Please.
character creator. And we're going to dive into a tour of Hogwarts, and it's just a small tour of Hogwarts, right? Because Hogwarts is huge. Hogwarts is really big. So,
It's really
we're gonna be
big.
showing you,
You know
a
what I
little
mean?
bit, but
That's
it's
what
still
she
a
said,
lot.
you know?
So,
I met your mom at the tanning salon and she
and
said,
finally,
holy shit.
ending up with combat.
Never could have
A little taste
imagined.
of combat, a little taste of how all that works.
Let's go, let's
just
go.
a little taste, yeah. So we're excited to get there. But again, first and foremost, we need to get into this character creator. And James, with you here, we wanted to
Let's move the wheels.
that you create this character. So, Andrew,
Jump
who's
into
going to be
it.
doing all
Holy
of our
shit,
gameplay
it's
capture
getting
today,
crazy out here.
is going to be handing you the controller.
Oh my gosh. All right, I won't
They're
break
playing on
anything.
PS5.
All right, so what are we looking at right here on this screen?
These are your presets. So a lot like other games, there's some initial settings that you can choose for your character that just kind of get them into like the
This is
ballpark of
amazing.
what you want to be, who you want to be.
Look at
and
all
what
the
you want to change.
presets.
Oh man.
And then once you're in that ballpark,
This
all
is
the other
amazing.
tabs let you dial that in, be exactly who you want to be. It's our goal with this is to make sure that for anyone that fantasizes
Game of the
about
year
bringing
already.
themselves to the
Game of the
screen
year
for the very first time,
2023. It's
that
over.
they feel like they have the options in order to represent who they are and essentially bring themselves to Hogwarts or whatever character they want to bring to Hogwarts.
Oh my god. And
Can I
options
create Harry
galore.
Potter?
Do
There's
you
no
mind
way.
if I try to put myself in here right quick?
This is all about you today.
Okay. All right. So, okay, yeah, that's me. We're here. That's me right there. All
There
right,
we
so
go. Let's click it.
step
Let's
one.
click it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's look at everything
Okay,
here. You
let's
know,
go over
play
here.
around with some of these options. Like really,
All right, so what are we looking at with
Please.
this option over here? The
Holy
tab?
shit.
Face stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of different faces that you saw in the previous screen, all those faces are choices that you have here. So you can, now you're just kind of getting into the details in your face shape, your skin color. And then because we knew a lot of people going right in are going to want it right away. Even though it's an option later in the game, you can collect different types of glasses, put them on later. We give you some options right up front if you want to have glasses for your character.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, look at the structure of the faces.
There's only
with
3
this.
glasses.
Wow.
There's no
you guys
way.
Thought of every crazy. I like that. I don't think my face is that.
It's just a
skinny,
bunch
but
of
I think we'll go with
presets.
that- I think we'll go that route. And down here is this.
those are your glasses
This
there.
gla-
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
John
so
Lennon,
we could-
mate.
We could go Harry Potter.
It's
if we
John
want.
Lennon, mate.
Oh man.
There's no way.
Of the options, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so through the course of the game, there's a lot of different options that you'll keep
There's
unlocking.
only 3
So as part of
classes.
kind of like gear for the character. There's
This
lots
is
of different
horrible.
Classes. There's even masks. There's all kinds of things over the course of the game.
I like how it's all Victorian era, though.
Yeah,
Like,
right
it's
up front.
very
Such a good
authentic.
call. Such a good
Bro,
call.
this is just a
Oh my
bunch of
gosh. All right,
presets.
so now
There's
oh
no
my-
way.
Oh, we can go sleek on this one with the
This
hair.
is just a bunch of presets, bro.
I spend a lot of time here just like dreaming about my different characters and what
Oh
they're gonna
my
be.
gosh, the pony. The thing I'm always amazed by whenever I see any aspects of Hogwarts Legacy's character creator is just the texture. And like you even adding the bounce with the hair moving around. You know, that kind of looks like Hermione a little bit. I'm not even gonna just show it, I'm not Fred. And we can just go, can I go like Tonks purple or green a little bit?
Absolutely.
There's no way.
Yo, this is so cool. Oh, I like that. That is cute. Oh, okay, so little behind the scenes. I used to have this type of hair like way back, but
Was it purple?
I wanted silver tips, so that was the closest I got to any color. But oh my gosh, this
Just
is
select
so
it, let's
cool.
go.
So you literally can bring yourself.
I mean, great graphics, though, I'll tell you
There's
what.
a myriad
Great
of
graphics.
textures and different hairstyles
good on my screen.
here. All right, so now we're getting over here to
Here we go.
play around with some of the.
These are more subtle options. We've got
Okay.
freckles, moles, different things like when it comes to your complexion, like darker eyes, maybe like some shading on the cheeks.
Hey there,
Oh,
mister.
man, you got
Who
some
let the simpleton out of the
Yes.
south?
And I do have a bit of fun with that. And then the scarves are one of those options where Harry had his own unique scarf, and you can come in with different
Yours.
scar options.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. I didn't even see that.
Let's go. Holy
Those are my
shit.
favorite. The eyebrow scars.
Yeah,
love
yeah.
those.
We get it. You have a
Yeah,
few
you look kinda
presets. Let's go.
classic.
Yeah, you look kind of just like
Next.
tough. But anyway, so now we're over here.
Here we go. Holy
man.
shit.
This, you guys.
This is getting crazy.
This is so
This is
sick.
getting crazy. Let's
Again,
create
getting more
John
subtle
Lennon,
here,
bro.
You know, really like dialing in that.
I'm gonna
face
create
to-
John
to
Lennon.
really
They got the glasses already in the
get
game.
your-
I don't know how revealing I want to be with my facial features now. Just like, yeah, I kind of have a big face. Yeah, my eyebrows kind of sit kind of low. But I mean, literally, you have so many options just starting the game. I feel like I'm going to be here like forever.
You and me both.
And then this final tab here, this is where you kind of bring your whole character together. You know, this is where you finalize
Ain't
everything.
no
You're not
way.
choosing your house here.
Okay.
That's not yet.
That was a theory.
But you know, here's where you bring you choose voice 1 or voice 2, which is more kind of a masculine or a feminine voice, and then even within that, changing your pitch,
Oh, with
the pitch slider.
It's a subtle slider, but
Yeah.
you can hear it,
Concerned about. That was quite something.
and so you can kind of make out the differences. But yeah, you choose which kind of voice that you want. You'll be selecting your difficulty here. For today, we'll just go normal because
Okay.
Let's
Andrew's
start
gonna
the
be,
journey.
taking us through some of the experiences with combat later.
And we can talk a little more about difficulty, yeah, with combat and how that plays in.
That is a
But I
big
think
question.
the important thing here is like if for people who aren't gamers, especially,
Right.
story mode
Well,
is a way to
there's
get
a
into
lot
this
of those
without being
people out there
worried
these
about,
days.
like,
There's
oh,
a
do I
lot
need
of
to be good at
non-gamers
games?
out there,
No,
so I'm
just
glad
enjoy
they're
this game.
implementing
Now
these
we'll put it
options for
back
the
up
non-gamers.
and go.
Because deadass, that is a thing.
And then
So many
what do you wanna be,
non-gamers out there,
wizard?
you know?
What do you think, character creator? We're good.
I'm good.
Here we go.
Let's explore Hogwarts.
Here we
and-
go.
All right, through the magic of
Nikki
using
Butler.
a dev
Nikki
kit, we're gonna
Butler
be
donated £2
loading up
through
a
Super
save a little
Chat.
later in,
Snooze
so
fest.
that we can show you more about Hogwarts and give you that taste of combat. All right, Andrew's got some.
Here we go.
gameplay
It's gonna
pulled
get
up
good. It's
for
gonna
us
get
here.
good right
We
here,
are,
Nikki Butler.
starting
Stay
out
tuned.
games. There you are.
Here we
You're
go.
wearing the House Fanatic robes from the account linking.
Thank you. I do look good. And this is our first look at the Hufflepuff common room, I'm assuming. I mean, dorm room.
dorm room,
Yeah.
Let's
This is
go to the
awesome.
classes.
Wow,
This is gonna be
what
like
are we-
Bully
what
and
are we seeing
Hogwarts,
right
bro.
here
This
with
is
the
gonna
UI?
get
'Cause this is our
crazy.
first look.
Yeah. So right now we know there's been a lot of questions about
This is Bully.
about the HUD.
You have
because
your
this is
own
the first time
room?
we're showing it. So kind of going over it from right to left. On the bottom right is what we call our spell diamond. So those are
I made
everything that
fucking
you see in
devil
it are
donated
slottable
$2
spells.
through
So we have
Super
over
Chat.
20 slottable
Remove
spells that
Samurai
you can earn over
Gaming's
the
mod
course of the game.
range.
Okay.
Use a
And,
cloud.
and that's where the player can place them and use them and access them very quickly.
I'm
To
a devil
the top
coming
left
through. Hell
of
yeah, I
that
appreciate
is
it.
you'll see the D-pad, and on the left is an
Guys, I'm
eyeball,
trying to
and on the
focus
right
on
is a
what's
bit
being
of
shown
grid.
on the screen here. Okay?
So the eyeball is an example of.
If you guys want Jerry
what
screen, we can do
spell
that show
what we
later
call an
tonight.
Essential spell. There are certain spells that are used in very specific contexts, or that we just want on the controller at all times. And Revelo is one of those. That's left on the D-pad. On the right on the D-pad is that grid represents where you might slot spells. And so
Okay.
right now, today, we're not going to be going into the spell slotting menu because we feel like there's a lot of spoilers there. You know, like what are all the spells and what can we do?
I would like spoilers, but I understand.
But we do want to make sure there's still some goodies left to share with everyone. And then on the left side, that thing that has the L1 button next to it, that's another thing where we don't want to spoil, but basically that's where you access your tool wheel. So there's a lot of magical tools that you're going to be kind of brewing and growing over the course of the game. And so that's where you would access them rapidly is our tool wheel.
Okay, cool.
There are a few things that I left off the table on the right. The green bar is your health, and basically there's a potion next to it. That's how you might heal. The bar above it, we're keeping a secret for now. I apologize.
Can you show
all the way
something?
on the
Holy
left
shit.
is our
They're
minimap
not
with
showing
kind of overhead
anything.
view of where you are currently in your common room that updates as you travel through Hogwarts and beyond out into the world. And for those fans out there that aren't a huge fan of minimaps, because we know they exist, there's also options to remove the minimap and turn on or
Bro,
off.
no
different
one plays a
elements
game like
of
this.
our HUD.
Literally zero people on this planet. Let's go,
Yeah,
let's go, let's go.
And we'll go more into the spells as we
The
get into
damn
combat,
wheels with
but
this
that's
shit.
kind of- that's what you're seeing. This is our
So Andrew's giving us a good look over here. I want to call out. I'm a big fan of the bedside tables in the dormitories.
It's a museum.
Very nice bedside tables.
It's a museum. You can't interact with anything. You can't interact with anything.
Writing. It's part of lore.
It's a
Part of lore. There we
museum.
go. All right.
So now
Unreal.
we're walking out into.
We
Unbelievable.
really tried making these low-ceilinged dorms to give you that Badger set.
Yeah.
Can you
sort
even
of
go to
feel.
The first
class?
thing I know is the music. The score is amazing with this.
Gorgeous.
And I'm calling out here. This is unique music that you're hearing for the Hufflepuff Common Room. Go back to those Common Room videos we released. You'll notice the music's a little bit different, and that is entirely.
Is every
intentional.
NPC on a schedule? There's no way. This could be the
We
most
just wanna welcome
revolutionary
you
game of
to the common
2023.
room in every single house, just a little bit differently. You can customize that experience right away.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Look at that.
So I mean, beautiful design. We could spend like the entire rest of the stream just in the common room here and talking about it. And I'm sure
Man, this
Boston
guy,
and James
they
could be, like, just
pay this guy
geeking
good
out
money.
over-
He knows how to play this game
All the
cinematically.
details
Pay
from
this guy
the
good
digital,
money.
like,
He knows how to play
for
this
the
game
common room, the
cinematically.
round doors,
This is so
the
fucking smooth.
hanging vines, even the dancing badgers on the
kinda
fireplace.
Look how he's moving that
Yeah.
joystick.
Very,
Look how he's
very
moving that
earthy.
joystick slowly.
which is like elements for each
Holy
of the
shit.
houses, right? Like
Hufflepuff is earth, Ravenclaw's air, Gryffindor is fire, and Slytherin is water. We
Wow.
really leaned into that for each common room.
Bro, the NPCs are all just
Feels
sitting
earthy,
around.
though, earth and
There's no
passageway,
way. It's just
that's
like
what
Red
we
Dead
were-
Redemption 2. They just sit
Hopefully
around and
it
do
should feel
nothing.
very
Hey there,
familiar.
mister.
Yeah, it does. It does.
but I know you don't want to leave, but we're gonna be leaving.
Move the
Thank you.
wheels, please.
I understand. Whoa, the sound effects though. Like, looking back at the past
The Fey Raven coming through.
The Fey Raven donated 5 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. I saw working
Andrew's going to
mirrors,
make use of one of our
eyes.
spells, Revelio.
You saw working
Here's
mirrors?
Revelio
There's
right
no
here, 'cause
way.
there's a
That's gonna be
little magic
downgraded when
going
release
on.
comes.
Notice a little
There's no way, bro.
Yeah. So these are something that we kind of interchangeably call Revelio pages or lore pages. And you'll notice a bunch of things pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
You see that we got some
XP.
XP for it. And you can also see that we've advanced something called like
My
a
can!
guide challenge
Okay,
up in the
okay.
corner.
Uh-huh.
So I want to talk about that a little bit. So we had to ask ourselves, what?
Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
There may be something you may or may not be able to tickle there. But in our game, we had to answer the question.
First
we're
name,
late
last
50s.
name
What does that
donated
mean? How does that
£5
do?
through Super Chat.
Okay.
This
So
is looking
we
a
have an
lot
answer to
better
that
than
question.
Ragnarok.
And it's-
Oh,
Maybe there
absolutely.
is
I mean,
no-
anything is
So
better
there's
than
something
that.
that we call the Wizard's Field Guide.
First name,
It's
last
granted
name
to
coming
you
through. Hell yeah, bro.
early on in the
Appreciate that.
game.
First name, last
And the
name
Wizard's
coming
Field
through.
Guide is how
This is basically
how you
Bully
actually
meets Harry
work
Potter.
on catching up with the other students.
Hopefully.
So Andrew, if you hit pause for me up here, before you push forward a little bit, you can see in our pause menu, it's got this. That's your Wizard's Field Guide, and you can see
Unbelievable.
Right in the middle,
overlaid
yeah.
It's
over it.
unbelievable.
You can see that on your level as well. So that the field guide has this magical property of looking out into the world around you, and the reason why it's on loan from the Ministry of Magic and the professors that
The
granted
Ministry
it
of
to you
Magic.
as a late 50s
Triadic
student.
What does
Boss
that
donated
mean?
$2 through
Because they
Super
want
Chat.
it
The
to
Ministry
help
of
you
Dungeons.
using a
catch up to
spell
the other
once
kids.
and my
And
thing
its
fell
magical
off.
property is to discover
It's over.
different opportunities to learn and grow
It's
all
over.
around you. So the way it works is, as you discover gameplay in the game, it actually recognizes that as a challenge, which is kind of
On the bottom.
locked into there.
Okay.
And Andrew, if you go in there, you'll see different types of challenges that are combat challenges, quest challenges, exploration challenges. You can see field guide pages are on there as well.
I don't care about the UI. Let's get into the gameplay, bro. This is a
That entire
gameplay
category is one of the
showcase.
ways that the book
Please.
itself kind of fills out into the school and spills out into the school and kind of hides itself with different types of challenges and different things to do around the school that you're actually going to interact with to help you grow as a wizard and practice your spells. And so that thing that we just saw is not just a field guide challenge and a way to earn XP. It's also something that that players can use to learn about the school as they're traveling around. They spot these little secret facts and they can kind of play a little bit of a game discovering all of them. And
Can we move
they're over
forward?
100
Holy
field
shit,
guide
we
pages.
get it. Come on. Please.
Circular
Let's see some gameplay, bro. The grand staircase, holy shit.
Ignite right there, which was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fast travel points there. House hourglasses. We had to. How much fun was it designing those and putting all
Oh,
those
they're
in
gorgeous,
there?
but that they're there just like in the books.
Yes.
Right next to the Great Hall.
It's a nod to lore. House points is not a.
Can you even talk to the
core mechanic system.
NPCs?
It is
We didn't turn it
narratively.
into
Guys,
like
can you
a,
talk to the
system,
NPCs?
but it's definitely present throughout our narrative. And there are
Can you
lots of
talk to the
choices that
NPCs?
nod to things that aren't necessarily gameplay.
You can't even interact with the NPCs.
Right. Andrew was teasing
Oh,
there's
no.
gonna be a Great Hall over
Yeah.
through those doors.
It's a
Again, we're not
museum
going there.
game.
He's just kind of like.
You can't even interact with the NPCs.
Cool.
Here's another collectible page.
Another
just,
game that
again,
has
showing you, like,
potential,
just these
but-
things around Hogwarts that you can do and pick up.
That's a shot straight from the trailer.
Bro, come on, man.
Right there. I recognize that.
Might be giving you a little fan service here with callbacks to those.
And this must be summertime because I know the seasons are these windows will change with the seasons.
Oh, it's just like Bully where they have seasons. They have seasons in this game just like Bully. I told you, it's a blatant rip-off of Bully. It's a blatant rip-off of Bully, but worse. There's no way.
We're going out.
Here we go, we're going
Look at
outside.
that.
This is where
No
this
one
game
is
can all
doing
kind of
anything in this game. The
congregate,
NPCs are just standing
kind of chill
around,
out,
bro.
play, meet each other outside of
You
the
got these
Great Hall.
lazy animators that don't want to put in any work. No one's doing anything,
I love the
bro.
way that when the castle
my
interconnects
God.
to, that it interconnects outside, inside, there are pathways on both sides of things, so you really get a sense of scope.
Bro,
to-
none
to
of the
how
students
big
in
this castle
Hogwarts are
is.
doing anything. They're just standing around.
Bridge over there, that's a place you can
They're
go
just
to.
walking and standing
Devil
around.
donated $5 through Super Chat.
Wow.
Samurai
So,
Gaming timing
with the
people out who
library,
want to donate.
alive.
Can't
Not
support
just
the
with
channel
population,
because of
but even
people
just
like
the
him.
greenery and stuff, it's
Get him out
Scotland.
of here.
And this castle's been here for hundreds of years, so it just kind of the moss and all the trees that have overgrown
Guys, I'm
it.
literally focusing on this. I'm not looking at the chat. I don't have the chat in front of me.
Scottish nation might look a little familiar.
We'll figure it out later.
I thought I
Trying to look at this, dude.
I believe this is from the Spring ASMR. And yes, so that proposal right there, that view, Andrew is.
Look at the fire. It's PS2 fire. There's no way.
Keep moving on.
You can't even talk to the NPCs.
Everything. We can't give you
It's over.
Hogwarts contains a lot of
SK donated $2
This
through
is bad.
Super Chat. Still smarter than the
But
NPCs
this
in
is
real life.
This grand entryway right here.
SK coming through Hilly
Kind of central area.
Bro, this is a snoot.
Central Hall.
There's no one
We find out
doing
the
anything.
greenhouse outside, and we'll notice when we get down.
This is a big hub of the school. Like
What do they do in the movies in this Hogwarts space? They just walk around and stand around? 'Cause that's all I've seen here.
I love that. I love that.
Like, there needs to be dynamic kind of NPCs doing stuff like in Bully.
Transfiguration Courtyard.
No one's doing anything, bro.
Straight ahead, so it's kind of a
They're just standing there.
hub.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Even
I
the
don't care
color
about the
visually
graphics. We get it. It looks
okay,
great. It's a cool
green.
castle.
Greenhouse.
You know what I mean?
Oh my
Bro, the
god.
NPCs are
A lot
all
of them
just
are
standing there,
subconscious,
bro.
but It'll help you really learn the castle and feel
It's
like
over.
you know your way around.
I'm sorry, this is not good.
That's not to say that it's easy to learn. All of us here still get pretty lost in it.
It looks lifeless.
The castle.
The goddamn Hogwarts Legacy looks it looks lifeless. The Hogwarts Castle looks lifeless.
I love that Andrew's definitely teasing a lot of things here.
Oh
I'm
my
noticing
God.
he's swinging the camera this way and that.
Can we just show something, bro?
He's got this grin on his face over there that's just like, yeah, I know what
That
I'm
statue
doing. I know
is
what I'm
from the reveal trailer. There's that dragon. Oh my
This
god.
is another location where the
Can
troops
you
will
seriously
gather,
not talk to people?
and just kind of chill out.
And an opportunity to talk to somebody, get a
Oh my God! You can only talk to people that. No.
Disc Milk donated
everything all right?
$5 through
Yes,
Super Chat.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad
just-
this Victorian-era
I'm
school
Nelly,
will have the
by the
same
way.
identity
I'm just
politics as
so
a
excited
2022
that the
liberal
Daily
arts
Keys are
college
back.
campus.
Keys?
The Daily
It's
Keys,
over.
surely
There's
you've
no
seen them
way.
Flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect
Bro, why
the
does this
contents
audio
of
sound like
certain
total
locked
garbage?
cabinets
Disc Milk
years
coming
ago.
through. Hell yeah, bro.
Professor
Appreciate that.
Black couldn't be bothered to
Holy
disenchant the
shit! They
keys.
recorded her voice in
Here he
240p.
is.
They recorded her voice in
You should try to catch
240p.
Wrestling Face donated
would I do
£2 through
Each
Super
key
Chat.
will lead you to a locked
Samurai
cabinet
Gaming
somewhere in the
needs to
castle.
control his
If you can manage to
schizophrenia.
get the key into the
Well, I think a
cabinet
lot of
lock,
people in here need to
not
do
in
that,
the
myself
house,
included.
You may find
Wrestling
the
Face coming
rules.
through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Guys, I'm literally trying to look at this, okay, in real time. You guys
Perhaps
want to
I'll
play
do it
something
tonight.
else in
I
here?
hope you do. In fact, I think I heard
This
one of
sounds
the
so
keys in the
terrible, bro. Can you
astronomy
guys hear
tower. You
this?
should listen for them.
Shoot, they recorded her voice in
kind of psych us to
240p.
really, it's a cool way to interact
Have you managed to
with
open a
your
cabinet?
fellow students, with perhaps other teachers, with various things like that, as well as teaching.
Can you even
some
go
more
to
of
the
secrets of
classes?
Hogwarts, I think there's a
In this
little
case,
bit of that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So the students are a way to kind of like flesh out the school opportunities around it, what we can do, and then those interactions, different interactions with different characters can also offer different choice points for the player, and then some of those things can affect things game-wide. Some of these affect characters' lives.
The Sony Punk donated $2 through Super Chat.
Sometimes it's
Ban
just about
Samurai
you being a
Gaming,
little
ban
bit of a nice
Samurai
guy or just
Gaming.
being a jerk.
Yes, absolutely. So the scale really varies, but those opportunities exist for the player.
Wow, look at this.
This is the Dada Defense Against the Dark Arts
Power.
Tower, which this is one of my favorite locations in the castle. Just visually, you come in here.
This
and
is not
the,
good.
The richness of
This
area.
isn't
very
good.
iconic, very unique to.
Jay Plays Casual
This is
donated
bad.
$4.99
This is
through
bad.
Super Chat. Mackle, this game
Yeah,
is
it looks
sad.
like first year.
The NPCs don't do anything.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
They don't even move around.
Zenobia Noak. The girl whom
They
everyone
ruined
at school
it.
hates for no reason.
Jay Play Casual coming through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. They ruined it.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
Why do
I
the
was
voices
hoping
sound
someone
so
would want to
terrible, bro?
play.
Holy shit, they
I'm
had to
familiar
compress
with
the audio so
gobstones.
bad.
Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you
Bro,
with
they
a
made this
foul-smelling
thing. They made
liquid.
this thing during COVID, bro. Sounds awful. No.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
The Fey
Only
Raven
if you
donated
lose,
$5
which I
Canadian
never do.
dollars through Super
Or at
Chat.
least not
Harry
often.
Potter Lego is more
People
alive.
can be so cruel.
It's over.
Just
Probably.
because they
Oh,
spray
yeah, it
all
definitely
over
is. They
the
don't fuck around with those
smell
Lego
of
games.
It's
The
their
Fey
own
Raven coming
fault,
through. Hell yeah, bro.
Lucy.
Appreciate it.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Ever written a story are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstone.
It just
and
looks
hidden them in
lifeless like
very
Sonic
high places
Frontiers.
all over the
Its
school.
life is lifeless like Sonic Frontiers. They don't want to hire animators to program shit. It's all about how good the castle
Sounds as
looks.
if you
know,
caused
who
this smelly
cares?
situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I love that interaction with her because there's so many ways that you can go with that. You can you can feel for her. You can be a jerk to her. You can be like, Gobstone sounds awful. It sounds like you're just mean.
Yeah, and your opportunities to be mean there aren't over. So,
they continue.
that's a good example of the.
Gobstones too. I know people are gonna ask. Gobstones playable? They mentioned it, right?
Yeah. Gobstones is one of the things that is not playable in the game. I know
another
we've
thing that's
had
not
ripped
playable in the
Band-Aid off on
game.
A few things.
You've gotta
Honestly,
be kidding me, bro.
It's an amazing thing on the franchise. How many things about this, like like speak to us as fans and that we
This
want
is
to
so
turn
bare
into
bones, you can
gameplay.
tell. It's so bare
and There were
bones.
calls that we had to make over the course of production of kind of like which things we will and won't include in the bucket, just kind of for the
Gobstones,
overall health of
Wizard's
the thing.
chest.
Those are things that aren't featured.
Aren't featured.
You can't
They're
do
featured within
anything.
the world.
You can't
I'm
do
glad
anything
they
in the
mentioned
game.
they're a part
There's
of the
no
Wizarding
way.
world.
Every
You can't
single
even
time
play
there
that
was something
Quidditch
that
game.
We
It's over.
regretted because we couldn't
It's
include
over.
it. We also tried to figure out a way to make sure it was
Disc
included
Milk
in the narrative,
donated
included in the
$2 through
story,
Super
make
Chat.
sure that there's a way to
Would
kind of
rather
like
play
acknowledge
Chamber
it,
of
touch
Secrets
it,
on
you know, and
PS1.
make it feel like it's definitely
Yeah.
part of the world.
Press the cross button.
Here, too. We're
your
like,
reaction.
Disc Milk coming through with the 2. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it.
I was like,
Wasn't there an
we're
open world
in
game on
Defense
360
Against the
Harry
Dark Arts.
Potter?
I recognize
Or at
that
least open
staircase to the
castle or
left
something?
where we were just at
Probably
Andrew
better than
walking
this.
by.
This looks
I
so
also recognize
shallow.
the
So
dragon at the
shallow.
very
And
top.
you know, look, I
Oh
knew
my
this was coming.
gosh.
being in a classroom, I think
So
it's a good
shallow. Triadic
opportunity
Bus
to
coming
talk
through with the
about
2.
how
Triadic
classes
Bus
work,
donated
because we've gotten a lot
$2
of
through
questions
Super
about that.
Chat.
Is it a
That's a
schedule-based
terrible
system?
fetch
Is it
quest.
so tell us how classes work.
Yeah, so
Well, that's
ultimately
all they-
decided
that's
not
all
to
they can
go
figure out.
The sim route.
Just a bunch of FedEx
so
quests.
I think like one of the speculations was, is there time of day?
That's why Kojima just
You know,
made a
that kind of thing. Like, can I miss
simulator
classes
based
this
off
time
of that.
day?
You know what I
It is
mean?
a
Just
day-night
deliver
cycle.
packages.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's no one moving on the screen. There's no one moving on the screen except for the player. There's no one moving on the
There's a big
screen.
mystery going on in the world. There's something happening in the narrative, and
This is bad.
we essentially see it as kind of like chapters in that narrative, each chapter of which has a set of missions that you can choose between as you're progressing through the game.
It's
and
another
classes
linear
fit
game.
within that structure. So
There's
there are
no
mainline things
way.
the players have to do, and then classes also appear on the sides as well as optional things that help you advance your spells. It's absolutely true that classes provide all of your major tools throughout the gameplay, your spells, your major abilities. You get to know the professors. Each one of them has these
Well, can we
bespoke,
show
kind of
something?
events
Yeah,
and moments
yeah,
in those
yeah.
missions.
There's
And then
nothing
there are
going
also
on the
additional
screen.
opportunities outside of that through kind of like side classroom missions, essentially, where you can learn additional spells or things that you need in your adventure and also get to know the professors better.
And I just want to call out something that Andrew's been kind of showing off, ways to kind of interact with the environment and just engage with the world. And, you know, maybe down there he's sipping some tea with the
Victorian high, you know.
Yeah.
little-
high society.
High society.
Yeah,
I
it's-
still
Here we
want you to
go.
like this area because we
Here we
built
go.
it for like the purebloods and the Slytherins.
Oh,
and,
come
Oh
on.
my God.
Well, like speaking of lived in, like the sound effects again, the chatter of the communication that's happening.
Lived in my
and
foot.
footsteps,
Lived
like,
in my foot, bro.
this
This
makes
feels
it feel
lifeless
more
and
alive.
shallow.
It's like that. Broom's going
I
by
just saw a broom
overhead.
go
Bro, the
by.
NPCs don't even move on the screen. Everyone's in a freaking static
The
position.
data
It's
tower was
lazy.
one example, but
In
no
Bully,
two
every
hallways should
NPC
look
is
the same in
going somewhere. It
Hogwarts.
looks like
It's
they're
a-
busy.
It has a lot of
No one
personality.
does
Every
anything in
hallway should be a
Hogwarts. They
little
just
bit
sit around and
different,
talk.
that's mostly to help
There's
orient
no
the player,
way.
or help you not get lost. But this is
Dude, in
Hesper's
Bully, it
Hall,
makes
that's
the
Will's
NPCs
Knock
feel
and the
alive because
Marauders.
everyone's moving
I mean,
and
they
they're
came
going
from the
somewhere.
Marauders map, but every hallway will
Even
have
if it's
a
an
little bit of a
illusion.
different personality and.
This is bad.
Personality. I like
This
that.
isn't
Yeah,
good.
It
a
gives.
lot of
It does. Like
character.
Hogwarts has character. Hogwarts is its own character, no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Feels just a little bit different.
Can we go to the class or something? Can we show? There's nothing they're showing. They're not even showing anything.
Yeah. Speaking of characters,
Speaking of magic, Mr. Magic himself.
My future poltergeist too.
You know, we talked about building on lore.
You
too,
can't
and there's
even-
that statue
oh
over to
my
the
God.
side. That's
Do you know who that is?
Lachlan the Lanky,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
got his Bowtruckle friend. And I think if players don't know, there's another
Well,
Revelio
sorry.
page there.
Yeah, there's a map of Argyllshire.
You can
know
only
the
talk
fat
to
lady
designated
hides there.
NPCs. Are you guys
behind it,
serious
that's
right now with
right.
this?
Third book.
Unless they're not showing it.
But sometimes
Bro, I gotta
hallway
turn
has
this game
personality
audio
by
down.
how
This
it
is so
looks,
hard
so
to
we
hear.
just passed a music
Gotta turn this
hallway
game
where
audio
the
down a little bit.
Portraits have kind of taken it over, and so the sound makes it really unique.
All right, I gotta call this out here. I know there's been some criticism in the past that our trailers and our gameplay and what we've shown so far has not had enough owls. Okay, so here we are at the owlery. We're looking directly at the owlery to show you all of the owls.
It's a lot of owls.
It's a lot of owls at the owlery.
I
all
love
the
the
owls.
fog rolling down that.
great callback. Great call.
I also love that as I one of my favorite things about just kind of going around on the outside of the school is that all those things that I see are places that I can go to. that I can visit. I just love that sensation, knowing that is real.
That lovely Scottish countryside.
We're kind of closing out our mini tour of Hogwarts. And again, it was but a fraction of.
It was a bad
this
tour. It was a
enormous
bad
castle.
tour. There's nothing going on in
Closing it out
Hogwarts,
here
bro.
in the clock tower.
All of the
So
students are
another
doing nothing. They're
recognizable
slackers.
location, but this
They're
is where
slackers, bro. They just
Crosswalk, which
stand
is the
around and do nothing.
secret, not so
It's
secret
over.
dueling club is.
It's over.
That the students have put together.
In Bully, it
Professors
looks like
definitely
everyone's
know
doing
about it, but they think
something,
they're
you
being
know?
Clever. And it's run by.
They don't just stand
Luke and
around.
Brad will
This
be
is
here.
lazy game
In the
design.
younger
This is
year,
lazy
but we
game
kinda like
design.
that he's running things.
And you notice how the NPCs that you can talk to, they have the freaking magic thing
May I use
surrounding
the
them.
training
Oh my god, this is bad.
I'll fetch you
This
and
is
give you a
bad.
list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
This isn't good.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all of your spells before
And
the
these
gun goes.
240p dialogue
If you need to stop
audio
practicing
is,
before
oh
you
my
finish
god,
all
it's
of them.
terrible. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but
Really
bro,
good
this is
opportunity.
bad.
So now-
Let's get a Jake
Jake
play
has
casual.
early in the
donated
game, this is gonna be
$1.99 through Super
yourself
Chat.
get to learn
Dead
about
game on Rival.
combat and combos in a big way.
It's
and
just
in a new
lifeless
way.
like
But
every
for me
other
personally,
fucking
this is
game,
where the
man.
game, like, really starts to open up to the possibilities.
Yeah. So
I mean,
we've
maybe
set
there's
up
more
a-
stuff happening
we've set up
outside
a
of the
training
castle, but
dummy,
shit.
And this is kind of an activity
disappointed
where
with
you're
Hogwarts
supposed
so
to
far.
execute according to kind of the bucket
Because all they're focusing on is the graphics and
what
stuff
we see
like
on the
that.
top is the Accio spell, followed by four just kind of two basic shots. There are certain spells that we just kind of use, just kind of fling. Andrew's using one now. And you trigger that by tapping R2 on your controller. So you can see in the corner R2. So if you tap R2, that throws out a basic shot. But that R2 is also your gateway to all of the spells that you might slot. So if you hold R2 instead, you can see how the diamond expands. And if we let go, you see how it contracts.
Yeah.
And so if you hold it again, it expands. And so when it expands, then all the spells that you slotted while you're holding that button can now be tapped with your face buttons.
Awesome.
And not only that, but over the course of the game, you can gain additional spell diamonds, up to 4 additional ones, so that you can slot up to 16 spells,
Just
pretty much
go!
instantly. And then that helped us fulfill the fantasy of in combat. I need to be
Fulfill
able
the
to access
fantasy,
things
you know?
very
Fulfill the
rapidly.
fantasy.
Yeah.
And so you learn over the course of these events, how to juggle not just the spell casting, but also it reinforces an understanding of another feature of the wheel, which is their cooldowns. So as you're casting spells, just to make sure that you're not just kind of like repeatedly using one thing over and over and over again, you can see cooldowns on the spells that he's using on the wheel. And then as you progress through the game, there are different things that can affect things like cooldowns through your talents, different things that allow you to kind of like juggle and adjust and update those things. And so if you hold down R2 and you tap the D-pad, it will switch between your other diamonds if you've unlocked them. And that's how you access all those.
Oh, man. It looks like we're about to get some action over here.
Yeah. So this is a great way to kind of learn how to pull things together,
So you use
pull those
Leviosa
combos
right
together.
Here. Yeah. Tap, Accio, tap, tap, tap. Awesome.
Well
Good
done,
job,
Andrew.
Andrew.
And that's just against the dummy, but I mean,
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I think now we can take on something a little more challenging. It's going to shoot back.
Now let's talk about some more features of the combat system.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
Oh my
Ready for
god.
another round?
We're on a PS5 dev kit here, so we're going to be able to kind of pause
I'm
the
ready.
action
Yeah.
and talk about what you're seeing on the screen, because there's about to be a
PS5
lot
dev
going
kit.
on.
Okay.
All right, here you can select if you want to fight with somebody else, some of
One
your
of the other
classmates.
students.
Yeah.
But in this case, we're not. We want that action to feel a little more frantic towards you to really get you that sense of combat.
So
Ready to
apparently
get
you've
thrashed?
got quite the reputation because they've got you up against
Yeah,
people.
3, yeah.
Apologies.
Off the jump.
So I can explain this just because I know people are going to go into it, but we can probably just kind of jump in. You're not the only one that has Protego, the ability to reflect the enemy enemies do to you. And we actually play with that when it comes to the spell casting. So you notice that there are different colored kind of shields around the different characters. And you also notice that your spells have different colors on them. So to help players understand kind of like the function of their spells, we kind of put them into brackets. So there are damage spells, there are force spells, there are, forgetting the other one, all of a sudden, control spells. And so those things for the player, they wind up also being a color indicator for which actual spell to use to break the different shields that enemies can use. That way it rewards that close attention that you're paying on things.
We've got this paused here now, and you can kind of see all the elements on the screen, the halo around the avatar's head, each of the different shields, to kind of give us a breakdown of what's going on.
Give us a breakdown of different things that you're saying. So you notice at the top that we're kind of like calling out which enemy you currently have targeted and their level and health. And so, as you target different characters, you'll be able to get that breakdown. The halo over your head, whenever an enemy is about to an attack, it's almost like you have a little bit of a sixth sense for those things that are coming. If you see the halo, it means there's
it's the same combat as the Batman
the
games.
triangle button by default.
They can never evolve past that. It's over.
You'll be able to deflect
They can
that
never
attack
evolve
that
past that. It's over.
And I love that deflect where it goes off and like hits things up and breaks things off walls too.
But also, if you hold the button, then it doesn't just deflect. It also deflects and turns around with a counter attack stupefy that actually stuns the enemy. And you can use that even in your combos and stuff. So if you're focused on a character, and you're doing your thing, and someone else attacks you, you can actually turn that attack into a direct attack on the person that you're comboing.
Back into gameplay here. Andrew's gonna pretty handily finish these other students off here. Win this duel.
How fast it is. It's like a dance.
15 frames a second.
Yeah, we really felt like the.
There's no way, bro.
Really
This is on
like
PS5.
in the movies, there's almost like a. It's kind of like a. There's this element of kind of like fencing from a very great distance.
That's such a good call.
And there are a lot of things that we had to do with our controls and combat system in order to kind of capitalize on that idea that's pretty unique to the Wizarding world.
Understandable.
Well, perhaps you should try that next time. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
And that is more or less going to wrap it up for us for now. We want to show you character creator, tour of Hogwarts, and just that little taste of combat. But we didn't want to leave you without maybe a little taste of something that we may show in the future, may show next time. So leaving the castle, going out here.
More owls confirmed.
Owl mail. There's the owlry again. Yes, all of the owls. But yeah, just heading out here again to show you like from Hogwarts to the world beyond Hogwarts. And this is not somewhere where we're going today.
They focus too much on graphics. They focus too much on graphics.
Mark Berg donated $2,000 through Super Chat, donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
All right, so we're going to
Quit
wrap things
failed
up
streaming
here,
and do a
but,
Crete Emin on Park Bench.
I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that you've seen, but I think, James, you may have a few other questions here at the end of things. So while we're done with what we're showing on the gameplay side, I know there's a few things that you want to pick Alan and Boston's brains about.
I would love that, because there's a lot. All right, so some of these questions we did pull from the community secretly, but I did pull from the community. So,
and also from, going through this, I feel like you've come up with some things you want to talk a little more about. I'm sure.
Elaborate on, because we went through character customization, Hogwarts itself, and even combat. So this would be like for the both of you guys. Will we be able to go back and change our character creation if we don't like it?
So not everything, but there are certain things with hairstyle, hair color. So
you
kind of like
change
core
anything,
shapes,
it's over.
like with the body and face, not after the fact.
Okay.
But there are lots of things. There's kind of like a barber shop in Hogsmeade that you can go to, and
Of course, there's
inside
a
of
wizard
there,
barber.
you can
Right.
customize, yeah.
You can change your hair color for holidays or something.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
The game features a lot of appearance customization in it, so there's a ton of options there. But that's in terms of like your character and stuff that you have, the character creator. It's like a smaller set of what you saw there.
Okay. Oh my gosh, awesome, awesome. Next question: what kind of leisurely activity can we do? Can we study
Nothing.
with our free time?
There's nothing.
I mean, what will we be doing?
Here we go.
Just hanging out in Hogwarts.
Because
No.
as you progress through the game, there's a bunch of different missions that open up. Most
Yeah.
of them are driven by different characters' personalities. You know, some of them want help getting up to hijinks, or some of them want to just explore secrets in the castle
Right,
because
right.
there are new secrets in our castle to explore. And so, so I think there's a bunch of things to do. And when it comes to class, as I mentioned earlier, it's not just kind of like the mainline stuff. There are kind of like extracurricular assignments, some of which are optional, some of which are kind of like blockers for main mission. Kind of like you
Okay.
can't go on this mission
Right.
until you have the spell. And then the spell
Yikes.
is open, you know,
Right.
the assignment and how you complete it.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of
with
busy
your
work.
professor. And so there are opportunities to study, so to speak, like
Right.
with that.
Right.
But they do all take the form of
There's
our
literally,
mission
this is a
structure.
shallow,
As you mentioned
linear
earlier.
game.
Wow.
No depth.
Let's get into some combat right quick. Do spells have different levels, or are they all equal?
Spells have different levels, or are they all equal? I'm trying to think of how to describe that. So each spell has kind of like its own core identity and what it does in the game with regards to both kind of like puzzling, world exploration,
Oh my god.
and enemy combat and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then it's through the talent system,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
When you go
Okay.
into that, it's kind of like each of those spells has ways to kind of like advance and grow and change.
Okay.
And as you spend talents, in some cases, it even changes like the way you approach the battlefield and things like that. So I'd say that's no more true than with like dark arts, for example.
Right.
And as you go down that line and you kind of play around with those talents, it really does start to kind of like affect even how you approach combat and how you think about the battlefield.
I won't be touching the dark art stuff, but I know many of you guys will be.
Maybe on your second playthrough?
Yeah, second playthrough, yes.
Okay.
Dark Hufflepuff
Oh,
coming.
man.
Hashtag soon. I want to close off with this question.
Here we go, last
this is
question.
for everybody, and we'll start with Boston. With this game that you guys have been working on for however long, and the excitement you guys have, what's one aspect of Hogwarts Legacy that you are excited for the fans to experience? Boston.
I think I'm just excited for the fans to play through the world, specifically the castle, and maybe go read those books again. I hope that either whether you're already a fan and love this game, or this is your first introduction into the world, I hope they just point at each other in the best way possible. And I'm just excited for fans to get to finally go to Hogwarts and feel like they can own it, live there. I've lived
You
there for
can't
5
even
years.
play
It's
luggage.
a great place.
You can't
to
even
live.
play the broom game.
Official 5th year.
It's really funny because
How can you feel like you're a student at Hogwarts when you can't even do half
I
the
wanna
damn
give a different
activities?
answer, and I will.
You can't do anything in
but-
this game.
But I actually feel like the most honest answer is really similar, because my
Dude,
favorite
the
thing
PS2
when,
games
after,
had
you
that
know, when
fucking
running
shit where
around
you were on
playing
the broom
game
and you had to like
getting
knock
to
the
know,
ball into the
you know,
fucking
Hogwarts
hoop.
the way
Into the
Boston
circle.
knows it, because she knows the school and the lore
It's
better than I
over.
do, and thank God, right? Because you want the person architecting it to really know that. But when I rewatch the films or I'm rereading passages from the books, there's a different relationship to those things having played the game.
Right.
And so it's
right.
really looking over the edge
Yeah.
and seeing location. I'm like, oh my God, I'm right there. And in the movie saying, I know what's around that corner in the film. Like if you go down
shit.
this way,
Yeah,
there's actually
yeah.
a thing over here, and there's this person over here, and there's this thing over here. And it just adds all this richness to everything that you already love.
And not just that, but you're going to add your own story.
Yeah.
So you know what happens around that corner because you did something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the quick answer, just to
Point.
have something different, is I just love being on a broom. I just love looking at the whole world and just being like, okay, I can just go.
I can go there.
That vantage point, yeah.
There's just something exhilarating about it
Yeah.
that feels very different in that kind of open air and on that thing. It just like, it's kind of incredible. Yeah.
and wrapping it up, you know, for me, it's just bringing the community together with it and sharing those stories, because it is your story, and you are going to be writing, you know, this is your unique experience within this.
Oh my God!
And
How
even
many times
within
did
the
we
things
hear that? I'm
it's
done.
saying.
All right, folks. What do we think about Hogwarts Legacy? Well, a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. A little disappointed, folks at home. Looks a little too shallow in its current format. And it seems to prioritize, like every modern day game, it seems to prioritize graphics and how good this castle looks and how good the open world looks, as opposed to maybe meat on the bone. Okay, hopefully I'm wrong, and I'm still excited, but not as excited now that they have pulled the curtain back here for Hogwarts Legacy. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see more, but based off of what they have shown here, it looks like to me kind of another shallow game, kind of a linear game in the open world setting, and a lot of games do that. Cyberpunk did that. It's a looter shooter. It's a linear looter shooter under the guise of something more than it actually is. And people like that stuff, but, you know, if you're looking for Bully here, I don't even know if it's going to be on that level. And Bully came out in 2006. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. We have so much technology, and none of it is being put to use, seemingly. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see, but a little bit underwhelmed here with the gameplay showcase for Hogwarts Legacy. But folks at home, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show, and we'll see you later. It's over. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum?